Alright, hello. I'm going to go through the myofascial lines for our practical assignment on myofascial lines. So we're going to start with the superficial back line. Its functional purpose is to, well, it starts with postural. It keeps your body from just completely collapsing forward like a rag doll that way. Without it, that's what would happen. And then it's, when it flexes and shortens, you extend your torso and your hips forward. I'm going to go through some stretches because I find that they're the best way to stimulate the fascia. It's a good way to teach where it exists and on what joints it covers and goes through. So we're going to go through a detailed description. So superficial back line begins with the feet in the metacardial area down through the feet here. Just sitting like that or rolling on your feet will stimulate and loosen and open your fascia tissue there. This is quite uncomfortable. And the next thing we'll go on to is the gastrocnemius calf muscle. So if you can come on over here, just elevating your foot, extending, locking your knee, maybe leaning a little bit forward. And the next will be a forward fold. So this should get actually probably at some level the whole superficial back line of the body. Just folding over, relaxing your neck, touching your torso to your knees and then extending. Feel it all the way through from, not quite in the feet, but definitely from the heels through the calves, up through the glutes and the hamstrings, through the sacrum, up through the thoracic cavity of the spine, and even within the cervical region. Very effective. Another one that I like to do is just rounding the spine. And so, just having your head down like that and just rounding forward like that. We'll get through the upper back. And then just the neck. Being able to pull the head down, gentle pressure. We'll go on to the superficial front line. Starting again, we'll go from head to foot. So we're going to, the front of the feet. If you're feeling brave and if you have a good, nice, comfortable, soft spot, just have your toes, try to keep all your toes in contact. Push down like that. We'll stretch through the feet and through the shins. And the next thing is to just sit on your ankles. Because my legs are very stiff, I feel a stretch and stimulus all the way through up to my hips, through the superficial front line. Then to get it sort of all in one shot, getting the whole connection correct, a lunge. It goes, well, with the exception of my feet, all the way through my quadriceps, the psoas, through the rectus abdominis, even up through these neck muscles if I just look back and bring my arms back like that. And then another method of getting as much as we can in one shot, feeling the superficial front line, is just pushing your hips down, squeezing your shoulders back, and extending the neck. So I believe that is the superficial front line detailed. Now we're going to go through the lateral line. So functionally speaking, it kind of works in the middle of your front and your back line. It kind of connects the two of those together. Functionally, it allows you to bend this way. It allows you to adduct and abduct. And it's a lot of frontal plane movement because it connects through your IT band, up through your serratus muscles, so pulling this way. If you were to do a pull-up, that is a lateral myofascial plane. And then the spiral one, again, it kind of goes through your baby toe and connects through, through your core, through your torso, and up through each, each neck muscle. And its functional abilities would be something like a punch or a baseball swing. Then we go into the functional front and back lines. Functional back line attaches through your latissimus dorsimus, allows you to pull back. So if you're going to throw a punch, you would go through your functional back line and then through your functional front line. Your functional front line is through your pectoral girdle and then through your rectus abdominis. So I just want to also state that the functional myofascial lines do not have so much of postural responsibility. They're just there for functional responsibility. That's what's unique about them. That's it. Thank you.